It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be taking a look at two bottles of beer from Italy, both from the same company, Peroni. One being a 100% all malt lager, Peroni Red, as they call it, and this being Peroni Nastro Azzurro. Now the reason I'm pitting these two beers against each other today, the Nastro Azzurro is 5% ABV and the Peroni Red is 4.7% ABV, so it's lighter in the ABV, but an all malt lager. I went to Naples. I went to see Pompeii just a couple of months ago for my wife's 40th birthday, and when we were done with the Pompeii museum bit during the day, I would go for a beer, and naturally, of course, on holiday in the evening. And what I noticed when I was in Naples is that Peroni Red is everywhere. Everyone's drinking Peroni Red. In the UK, nobody was really drinking the Nastro Azzurro, the actual kind of what us British people presume to be the beer of Italy, if you like, either Birra Moretti or Peroni Nastro Azzurro. Whenever you see the adverts on the television in the UK, it's always for this green glass bottled beer. Yeah, shall we see why then that the Italians in Naples prefer to drink Peroni Red? I mean, it might be a case, I've never put the two beers side by side before. I don't want to preempt anything. I don't want to make a decision before I've even opened the bottles. But there must be a reason why the Italians are drinking Peroni Red. Let's find out. So let's get open the Nastro Azzurro. There's the bottle cap. 330 milliliter bottle. This cost me £1.80 in a, it's called Cardiff Discount Drinks. I mean, they sell it everywhere. Peroni, it's not like you've got to search hard for it, but I bought this particular bottle in a discount supermarket. It's called Cardiff Discount Drinks. It's a fantastic bottle shop. 3-finger whitehead, good levels of carbonation, straw colour beer. Large, take note of the large carbonation there. Now, for the Peroni Red. Red bottle cap. There you go, and well, I'd say the carbonation's the same. Definitely the same size carbonation. They're both 330 milliliter bottles. One glass looks bigger than the other, doesn't it? So of course the Nastro Azzurro, probably maize and rice, is a lighter coloured beer. The all malt lager Peroni Red is a little bit darker. Both clear beers. Let's get into the regular Peroni. Nastro Azzurro. Little bit skunky, little bit hoppy, little bit peppery and spicy, and a little bit of what smells like a little bit of sweetener in there. Oh, it's better than the... That's actually better than the stuff you can buy in the supermarkets. When you buy the big bottles in the supermarkets, Tesco, Asda, Morrison's, they're in these like 560 milliliter bottles. And I really don't like it. But this small bottle that's been imported from Italy. I know all of the Peroni has been brewed in Italy, but I reckon they brew some for the UK market. But this is brewed for the Italians. That's better. That's more drinkable. That's more palatable than the Peroni that's brewed for the UK market. There's something quite nice about that. Nice levels of sweetness. It's a little bit hoppy, a little bit of bitterness on the back end. So sweetness, bitterness. It's quite drinkable. A little bit skunky. It is a little bit skunky. No, but it is what it is. It's okay. Peroni Red then. Yeah, I love an all malt lager. It's just the way the Germans brew beer. All malt. Let's dive in. Oh, it's clearly a better beer. It's miles apart. It's just a nice kind of bready biscuitiness coming through. It tastes like more of a premium product. It's more well-rounded. There's not like a striking amount of sweetness over here. There's not a striking amount of bitterness over here. It's just a really well-rounded, nicely produced drink. And of course, in Naples, everybody's drinking the Peroni Red, and they're drinking the Peroni Red for a reason, and that reason is it's all malt. You can't argue with an all malt beer. You can have beers where they, they can maybe add a little bit of sweetener to it. They can mess about with rice and maize and that, maybe some corn, that sort of thing. But it fundamentally affects the quality of the beer. And the other thing as well is that they put the Peroni Red in a brown bottle, whereas they put the Nastro Azzurro in a green glass bottle. It's gonna skunk, but they know this. Peroni know this. They're not silly people. They're a big international brewing company. They know that the green glass bottle is gonna skunk. Is it then that the Italians are drinking the brown glass bottle Peroni Red because they know it's more of a quality product, and literally they're like, because you don't see this much. You don't see this much in Italy, but you see it all over the UK. Is it just a case of the UK palate, the UK lager drinker likes to drink a skunky Heineken in a green glass bottle, or a skunky Carlsberg, or a skunky Peroni? Is it just the fact that we've got used to drinking skunky beer? I actually think so. Personally, I can't stand it. I can't stand skunk, light strike in my beer. I find it quite revolting. The other thing, have we got used to drinking corn and maize and rice in our beers? Is it just a case of our palates are different? Funny thing, personally, Peroni Red for me all day long. 100% all malt lager, premium quality, a decent beer actually, decent beer, 8 out of 10. Peroni Nastro Azzurro, it's better than the UK brewed. It's not UK brewed, it's all brewed in Italy, but the stuff that they brew in Italy for the UK market, I definitely think it's different to this. I mean, it's not bad, but when you taste it against the all malt lager, you can taste the sweetness, you can taste the sweeteners, you can taste the skunkiness. It's just not really well rounded compared to Peroni Red. So I'm going to give Peroni Nastro Azzurro, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I hope you liked the video. If you want to find Peroni Red, maybe find a bottle shop that has an extensive range, or a small supermarket that has an extensive range of world beer, you might be able to find this Peroni Red. It's definitely worth searching out. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.